Hello, I'm the Wandering Vegetarian of Minimal Skill, and this is Shogun 2, otherwise known as my pick for month 3 of Value Gnome. Now, I've not done too well so far in Value Gnome. Been first time, picked Civ 5, didn't go so well, still just doesn't like it. Month 2, I picked Block and Load. Wasn't much value to that game because, well, is going to free to play. I think it is free to play as of today, as of right now as I'm making this video. So not much value to that game. But this is Shogun 2, and a lot of people believe that this is the best Total War game ever made. I can see where they're coming from. I haven't played much of it, but I can see where they're coming from. It's a little bit older, but the units still look amazing. It's just, there's a lot more love that went into this game. Yeah, see there, Block and Load. Anyway, a lot of love went into this game because Rome 2, like the latest one, I think Attila, that's the latest one. The latest Total War games, they're a lot more when they're released, not finished, and then they are finished after launch. This game was one of the last ones they made, which was I should probably put this back on play now. This was one of the ones they released where, like, look at little things like this. Someone clearly went into the effort of, like, put a lot of effort into making this map. They weren't so profit driven. They weren't just focused on this. You won't find maps like this in Rome 2 or Attila. A lot of people do believe this is the last proper Total War game, and I enjoy Rome 2 and I enjoy Attila, and hang on, this is my plan here. My plan here was get some shots onto these Yari Ashgaru with my archers. Draw my archers back, pull in my Yari Samurai, and then bring my 2 Yari Ashgaru around here to fight their 1 Yari Samurai over there. But, oh, look at this charge! Look at this charge! That's great. My Yari Samurai, Yari Samurai should win that quite handily. My idea over here was to do some charges with my general and maybe get some rear shots with my archers, hit my bow Ashgaru here. I ended up kind of doing that. I'm not using. I don't think I use my archers again this entire game. But anyway, point is, why I've picked this game. I've said already, a lot of people like this game and think it's the last proper Total War game. I don't know about that. I kind of enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy Rome 2. I enjoyed Arena. I've played a little bit of that.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
Is that so? Anyway, so I don't know if this is significantly better than them, because, you know, it's still a Total War experience. It's still the exact same gameplay, everything. But that's why I picked this game came into it, because I know now, because I'm doing this day 3, so I know obviously what the other 2 have picked. I know that Tyler has picked Rome 2. And I do enjoy that game, but it just fits in. It's like £10 and 6p, so it's just okay as the as to the rules of this Value Gnome. But this game, Shogun 2, the collection, Shogun 2 collection, is on G2A for £3.68 or something like that. I'll put the exact pricing at the end, which, considering it comes with all the DLC in the game that's been released, is pretty goddamn amazing. It literally comes with all of the DLC that you can get, and that's just shocking. Because, like, I looked on Steam, and I'll put that at the end as well. I looked on Steam, and the price of this specific thing, the Shogun 2 collection on Steam, is £40. So, because you can get it for £3.60, this game holds an amazing value. And I don't know. I've been shut out twice now, but I think that this month I have a strong position with Shogun 2. So just recap it. Extraordinarily good value. Like, okay, battle's over. I'm just zooming on last fight. This is why the game is so epic. Look at this. Look, just this final Mogami. What is it? Yeah, I think it's Mogami. I think a Yari Samurai. The last one's fighting here. Look at this. Look at, just fighting to the last man. These 3 all going at him. This game is a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. It's It's got some really cool cinematics in it. I think the combat in this, I actually, so far, I've been preferring it to Rome 2 because they sort of enter into these little individual fights, these little pockets of fighting, and I don't know why, it's just really cool. In Rome 2, it's more, they wave their swords in the air in front of each other, or their spears, whatever they're using. Look at this guy's back. He's getting stabbed. Like, things like this happen in this. They actually fight. And the way they go down is they get stabbed and they go down. You don't get that in many of the Total War games. It's just not noticeable. I think because you can zoom in a little bit further with this, it's more individual to the soldiers. But I don't know. I'm rambling a bit now. I tend to just at the end of every video. Hopefully, one day I'll get to the point where these videos are less awkward to watch than they are to record, because I'm still not quite used to just talking to a microphone with nobody else on the other end. It's still a little strange to me. But what was I doing? I was summarising, wasn't I? And I did a poor job of it. Summarise, it's got incredibly good value. So far I've found it extraordinarily fun. I've not put many hours into it, but I know people who've put hundreds of hours into this, and it's one of their favourite games. Like a friend of mine has put hundreds of hours into this, and still plays it. Like they got it back in I think 2011 thereabouts, I want to say, and they still play it today. It's yeah, I think I've said everything I want to say. Usually the point where I just start rambling. So if I can think of anything by Friday, I'll just say it in the Friday video. And this will be... Oh, look at this. This is so awesome. This will be the end of the video before I start to ramble any longer.